you got to grow up around a musical genius. What was that like?
Um, well, of course, I'm 10 years younger than Collins. Of course, so for me, it was a little different. It was, he was a true big brother in every sense of the word. He, harassed me. He, definitely always was playing pranks and all of that. And so I was sitting there today thinking about the fact that like I don't remember Collins being little. Like to me, I always saw him as a grown man. So it's very weird. Like because like I said, he's only 10 years older than me, but he's always been big, in my eyes. And so for me growing up, I don't remember a time that music wasn't a part of his life. And I remember, we grew up out West Trenton, on Edgewood Avenue and going to sleep. And when we would be going to bed, that's when he would be waking up and he would be, in the room cutting and scratching and Johnny C and I think it was the guy name was Roddy, but he could tell you maybe when he calls in. But it was another rapper that was in the group that they had at the time that would come over, and so we would basically like fall asleep listening to him playing music and and them rapping. And so for me, it was just like being exposed to hip hop, at that time, and just kind of seeing him begin to really just master his craft. He always talks about how much he, loved and idolized, what Flash did. And, for me, I felt that way about him. It was, just understanding, once I actually had the opportunity to see him play and do what he did, it was like he was really magnificent at it. Like before producing, he was like a real DJ. And Trenton, there was other DJs and, and stuff, at the time, but when he really began to go around and start doing parties and different things like that, he did the tricks and all of that stuff. And it was like, we, would see him being, being pictured in the newspaper, like, with the handcuffs and all that stuff, because he, like, really pushed himself to, like, kind of get to a level where, he could exemplify what he saw, the legends, that he, idolized do. So it was really, really cool, being that younger sister and, kind of watching him become who he was.